For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out sabatcg.com. Hey, what's poppin' everybody? It's Saber094. Man oh man, has it been a while for Dragon Ball. I meant to start showing matches for Dragon Ball sooner, but as always something happens. I mean, I was gonna do after the Decide I deck, then all of a sudden I realized there was the Time Travel 2008 Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel format, so I had to pitch in, of course. I had hoped. I kind of found out too late. If I found out sooner, I would have made even more Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos. But anyway, we're back to Dragon Ball for now. Hopefully I have enough time to show a lot of games before something else happens, before I move on to Pokemon again. It's just, you know, a new set comes out and then you gotta jump back to Pokemon, something happens, and I can't show as much of Dragon Ball as I want. But anyway, we're playing against this Vegito, and I can't really do much. I guess I got the draw dudes. Damn, it's been so long. But anyway, attack with the leader, draw a card. It's gonna let it go through, not surprising. And as usual, if you've watched any of my other match videos with this Broly leader, my plan right now with the cards that I got in this, you try and stall for as much as you can, block all the cheap attacks, because this Broly, he's pretty fragile, because when he awakens, you got to get rid of your own life for it to become energy. It's pretty annoying. It should have been from the top of the deck, and don't tell me it would have been that broken. It makes a difference, but anyway. But yeah, that's the plan. Try and stall out as much as we can, block the easy attacks, build up energy or mana, and then I can drop the big dudes, our Brolys, the win conditions. Cards like this Turles in the 5 range, they also give us energy, so that's what I want to do. Get into the 8 range of energy as soon as possible. Alright, so we're going to attack with this dude, 2k. Of course, what I'm going to do is I'll protect myself. Ditch the Goku, and I got the what the hell is this event called? Amazing Power or whatever the hell it's supposed to be called. Anyway, we're gonna put in Raditz, so save the event, and we're gonna let's do the Gohan, get the search first, and then do the draw 1. Get the Goku. Same crap, just draw 1. And I'll focus my attention on... Well, I did the leader, but I guess maybe I should have done the character. Anyway, we're gonna keep the dude then. Maybe I block an attack. So he actually used him for protection. Oh no, wait, that wasn't the Vegito, it was the Supreme Kai. Okay, so it makes sense. I drop the little dude, draw 1 card, you know, typical stuff for Dragon Ball. All the colors sort of got this. But yeah, in the meantime, while this is going on, until we get to the good parts, until we build up energy, do I got any news to share? I mean, the website, as always, I'm trying to update it. I'm putting in the cards of the week, and we had a bunch of other announcements. They're going to have, in Tokyo, Japan, they're going to do a special sort of art exhibition featuring artwork from Kazuki Takahashi. Rest in peace, of course. And it's good. I'm glad things like this are happening. They should have happened ages ago, to be honest. I really don't like when, you know, you got... A lot of the times, you have... Every time somebody passes away, people say, oh, he was a legend, another legend dies, whatever. But Kazuki Takahashi, you know, Akira Toriyama, these types of people, they were real legends. Like, they created something, the whole franchise that's, you know, these IPs, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Dragon Ball, if you think about what they represent, so many years, all the money they generated, all the fandom, us fans, all the different products, you know, TCG, it's just legit legends, okay? And we need to be doing more stuff and the companies to honor them instead of just doing nothing. And this art exhibition is a pretty good step in the right direction, okay? Sort of tribute, you pay honor to the man. And I think it's good. Man, it'd be good if I was in Japan. I would have gone, but in the middle of nowhere where I live, can't do that. I have been thinking about going for a trip, but I mean, if I would go for a trip, let's say with my brother, I think he plans to go maybe next year or in 2 years, but he told me he's going to go again. But it would be all of my damn budget, and I don't know if I want to do that yet. Anyway, so I'm blocking the attacks, trying to hold on. Didn't allow this guy to touch my life, blocking everything. And I'm getting closer. I mean, I do have a bunch of energies. We could technically drop the Turles next turn. Goes for Gallic Gun as well. So buff me and shit. That's 2k. Well, I can still throw something, but I guess I'll let this go through. I can get a card. Since you used an event at the end of the day. And that Goku there with the blue hair, I think is a blocker. So if I do the Turles, maybe it's not going to work out. So we're going to put in the destructive strength as energy, and I can do Turles right now. And I will get an additional energy, sort of getting closer here. Very good. I just need to start seeing the Brolys as well. So, of course, I'm going to go with the critical attack the leader. And if you're going to use a blocker, he does. You can let him die. You're going to save me, let him die. That's fine. And I shall now kill the Supreme... That's a Supreme Kai or whatever the fuck dude is supposed to be. Okay, we're controlling the board well. I mean, for Vegito, he obviously wants to mill his shit so he can get the bonus and take advantage of his other cards' effects. He hasn't really done that. Maybe, I guess this guy, you know, he doesn't have all the cards. These old leaders at this point. Anyway, I'm close to the range that I want to be, though. We just need to see the Broly. Turles might put in some work at this moment anyway. This guy hasn't awakened. Maybe I can get a few criticals. And we got the Grandpa... don't remember his damn name. Oh god, Broly's dad. What the fuck was his stupid name? I forgot. But yeah, I can probably summon that dude if I don't summon anything else. We got enough energies for the vanilla Brolys too now. Dude is taking forever. The other problem with the Dragon Ball matches is that they take way too long sometimes, and it's a pain for me to narrate. I can't narrate as much, you know. I get tired quicker, and they're long, you know. It's the process, the video when you upload it, it's just a bunch of stuff. And obviously Dragon Ball is not going to be as popular as Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or One Piece. Okay, so keep blocking these attacks. Better believe it. What other updates do we have? Of course, check out my website and my links in the description. Check out my Yu-Gi-Oh books. You don't even gotta buy them. You can just read a bunch of free pages from the Amazon link. Amazon allows you to read a couple of pages for free from the page, or just read a bunch of free excerpts I got on the website. You can do that. Any other announcements? I mean, what else? I finished reading the Fuka manga. And yeah, as I said the last time I mentioned it on the channel, It was great, it had a lot of great parts, but it had a lot of crap parts too, a lot of ridiculous parts, and some minor plot holes, I'd say. In general, it wasn't as good as Kimi no Irumachi, A Town Where You Live, and especially, and not even Suzuka, what I meant to say. A Town Where You Live is his best work, in my opinion, and Suzuka, from what I've read so far, at least anyway, I'd say I put it ahead than Fuka too. I wanted to read Hitman, but that wasn't on they didn't put it on the K-Manga app. So I started reading School Rumble right now, a much older manga. It's pretty good. I thought it wasn't going to have a plot in the beginning, but the plot's sort of kicking in. Okay, so Turles focusing on the criticals here. It's very difficult for this guy to block, especially since he's not awakened. I mean, the stuff going in the grave, it's not so bad for this guy because he needs stuff to mill anyway, but it's still cards out of the hand. And we're going to do Paragus too. So that's his damn name, yeah. Paragus. Attack one of your dudes. But yeah, this guy is just not doing much. He's starting to have a lot of energies too, but the late game sort of benefits me, I'd say. We just need to see the Broly finally. Got more life, got the better board, I'd say. It's got a lot more cards in hand, but I got more life, so it's basically the same thing. Kind of. And with Broly, when we awaken, it's sort of got to sacrifice energy to draw cards, so that's another thing why if you stall, you also get to draw cards when you attack with the unawakened dude. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But anyway, hurry up, dude. I'd like to finish this match as quickly as I can. We're already at like 13 minutes in almost. But yeah, the K-Manga app has been great, They don't have everything that I want. For Koji Seo, for example. They didn't have Hitman. I wanted to read that. Kimi no Irumachi. They don't have that, even though I read it in the past. But if they had that on, I'd read it again from the official app. I'm sure I'd enjoy it. Manga's so good. Man, if I was a freaking billionaire, what I'd do is I'd fund anime adaptations for all of these, Domestic Kanaju as well. That's another great one. Yeah, it would have been awesome. Anyway, so he played this 6 dude and removed everybody. That sucks. Big time. He had to get rid of his Vegito too, so I guess it wasn't a complete, free value. But I got a lot of energy, and finally we get to see the Broly. He makes the right call to block this, and right now we're going to put in the herd though. Summoning my big guy, I'll pop the dude, and I'll get a bunch of swings in. I think I'll be able to fucking... Yeah, I'll pace him at this point. Just going to put too much pressure. I don't know though, I'm thinking, do I do this Broly or do I save him for when he summons something bigger? But I guess we're gonna go for the aggressive assault. Destroy this dude. The problem is it's just 20,000, so it's the effect that's broken on that card when you resolve it right. But anyway, I'm just gonna put the pressure on this dude. These attacks are gonna go through, and he will awaken finally, and just barely gonna be able to go into 40,000. It's definitely not a Turbo Vegito deck. Okay, you let this go through too. I mean, I think you should have blocked it, even though you're going to lose a bunch of cards, because otherwise this dude is going to be 19. It's going to be at 20. It's not going to be 40,000. So I think he kind of messed up there. Seven energy, and you put in a lot of these energies. Blue doesn't really have that many big characters that go all the way to this energy level, energy amount. Okay, this dude, okay, he's gonna mill cards that way, so okay, good on you. I guess he knew what he was doing. So 40,000, I mean, I guess he can try and attempt an attack on Broly and discard some shit. I'm gonna make sure I protect my dude. Who do I sacrifice my shit? I did, but maybe that was dumb. Maybe that was dumb indeed. I know that if he does 40 on the leader, I'm not gonna block it though, so it's kind of, yeah, I think I should have... The thing is, with this Vegito, I know what they do is like they can spam a lot of dudes. You know, they summon like one Vegito, he attacks, and then with the effect, he goes in the grave, and then you can summon another one, and then you swing again, and then the other dude can do this sort of the same shit, and then you get the sixth dude, and before you know it, your opponent can sort of OTK. So I'm trying to be really conservative here and just block as many attacks as I can. So now we're going to awaken, and I think I'm kind of going to have to let this go through. I should have, I think I sacrificed that super combo counter too easy. Now we're doing double here. I guess it would have been the same if I blocked the other dude. Anyway, but I blocked this, okay. We'll remain at 3 lives. And what the fuck, absolute lightning. So he got rid of the Broly. Damn, I'm lucky I drew another one, because we don't really got much offense besides these dudes. So I'm not gonna put energy anymore, because maybe we're gonna summon Turles next turn as well. For now I'm doing Broly once again. BR. I don't even know what the fuck that means, but it's something. And destroy Vegito, get a bunch of swings. Really gonna put the pressure on this dude, letting it go through. And we're almost here, I think. Just a little more. Damn, you even let this go through. So I'm guessing he's thinking that just gonna let all of these go through, and then he's gonna go for game next turn or some shit. Gonna go all the way. What I'm gonna do though is hit you for 30,000, and I mean, I could have discarded a bunch of dudes, make him discard more cards, but I guess we're gonna keep him in hand for now. Gotta discard a few shits. Make sure I don't die next turn. And if I live, I mean, the Broly can finish him off. I don't have to go all out just yet, I think. But to put himself in this position, now you don't got a choice. You gotta protect your dude, and the next turn sort of go for game. Okay. That's it. That's our turn. I do have a little bit of defense in hand. I think I should have ultimately... Well, no, it's good that I didn't put the Turles in energy. I guess we could have summoned another Broly and attempt for a swing. Could have been good. Because you sort of force counters that way. So, you know, even though you lose a card in hand from defense, in this situation, he was going to have to lose a few cards to defend himself so that he doesn't lose. So that's less combo power when he's going to go for game. Okay, but now he has to go all out. I mean, he has a lot of energies. His leader is going to be 40,000. He has to see this through, or else I win next turn. I think it's going to be pretty close. If he ever decides to do some shit. Please hurry. Dude. Do something. So he's gonna go for 40k. Well, of course I'm gonna block this. If it's just 40k, I think I have to. We just need to throw down the Vegito. Correct? The King Vegeta, what I meant to say. So I'm gonna do it. So that's the leader attack. That's out of the way. Good. So you need 3 more swings, my friend. Gotta make it count. And he's gonna do what I said he's gonna do. You know, the whole Vegito combo. Play dude, swing, and then they go in the trash or drop, and then you summon more of them. Okay, so this dude, 25. Just go for it at this point. Just do it, for fuck's sake. Let's get this over with. I mean, it's bad enough these games are gonna be longer than I guess Pokemon, even Pokemon, yeah, and Yu-Gi-Oh and shit. When they take forever to, it takes even longer. So okay, he just did 25. That's fine. I can just throw the fucking Turles. Got these sort of car hustlers outside. I don't know if you guys can hear it. In my rural town, we still got this shit going on, but come a couple of more years, I guess maybe in the next decade, shit like this is probably gonna go away. Sadly, I might add. It's only annoying when they do this when I'm trying to record. Okay, so another Vegito comes down. That's 4 energy he spent so far. Please fucking hurry, man. You know what you're doing, right? You're gonna go for game. So he's really pissing me off here. Because, yeah, if you can't go for game, you let those other swings go through, you're gonna get your ass kicked next turn. So just go ahead and do this, for fuck's sake. Just staring at the shit. So he plays some kind of event. This just mills cards and searches something. I don't even know. Anyway, that's another energy down. So boosting him to 25, I might guess you gotta do it or you're gonna do this for fucking nothing. Of course I'm gonna block this once again. Yeah, the hustlers outside yelling. I think you guys can hear him. Who knows? I don't know if the mic can pick him up. And then he scooped. Okay, so yeah, the plan, he didn't even go for the extra shit. So that's game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sub to the channel. Leave a like. Share the video with your friends. And I'll see you guys next time. What a...